It's a bad man thing.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Wigs to Waist Length here, and today I have a quick how-to on how to customize your wig with no plucking. Yes, no plucking. So if you are interested in finding out how I went from this to this, then go ahead and keep watching. So here I'm using my foundation and I'm doing what's known as tinting, and that's basically just coloring the lace so it matches my scalp color. Now I did tint this lace with tea as well. If you're interested in a detailed video on how I do that, then definitely give this video a thumbs up, and of course let me know in the description box or in the comments down below. So here I'm just pulling out some very few subtle hairs, and this is what's going to make this wig have that plucked look without us actually plucking the frontal. So here I'm just applying some water, and that's just going to get rid of the excess makeup, the excess powder that came through on the hair. So now I'm just cutting very few strands, very subtle, and you do want to go in a jagged direction. You do not want to do a blunt cut because sometimes those can be a little bit more harder to disguise. Now the key with this look is definitely having some Got2B gel. So you don't see it on camera, but I am applying some of that gel just to the top of this hair only. That is going to help lay this hair down and give it that plucked look without us actually having to tweeze or customize any baby hairs. So it's kind of hard to explain, but you do want to go in an upward, a downward, and then upward type of fashion, almost like a swoop, in order to get kind of that baby hair look. So here you do see me struggling with this side, and I definitely wanted to keep this in the video so you guys can get an idea of what it actually looks like when you are installing this for like the first time. It can be a little bit harder, even when you get used to these frontals. Them baby hairs, girl, you guys know I'm not always team baby hair, so I'm still a work in progress with them. But very subtle swoops is what you're going for. You don't want anything that's going to be like super dramatic, because then it'll be like, yeah, that's a wig. But you definitely want to keep it as subtle as possible. So now that we have our foundation for the hairline, I am making some very small cuts with my scissors, and you definitely want to leave enough room on your lace for the Got2B glue that you'll end up using to, of course, fix this to your head. So here I'm just cutting as close as I can without actually jeopardizing that hairline, that fake hair or faux hairline that we just customized. So one thing about this frontal that I really didn't appreciate was the fact that it was so far back. And my hairline, I'm hairy, y'all, and sometimes these hairlines can be a little bit hard for me to customize and get them to blend with the hairline that's showing right now. So very few cuts, and you do want to go as slow as possible. You do not want to rush when you do this, because of course, as you know, once you cut, honey, you cannot go back. So you definitely want to take your time and just make short, subtle cuts until you get all the way up to the top, and of course you complete the look. So here I'm just using some Got2B gel, and I'm just going to apply this on my temples, and then I'm also going to apply it on the very front of this frontal. This is a good technique, especially if you don't really want to glue it down to your head, or you're a little apprehensive, you know, you're a little kind of on the fence about gluing it to your head, then this is definitely another option. You don't always have to go to the extreme to lay a frontal. So as for that side where my baby hairs were, I'm just swooping down some really subtle hairs just to cover up that lace. But yeah, that was definitely, it was a struggle, but I think it worked out pretty good. So here is the finished look with that technique. Nothing really special, but this is definitely good for someone who may not be too familiar with plucking your wigs. Now this wig does come pre-plucked. It did not come with bleach knots in my opinion. I did have to go back and bleach them myself. But this, you cannot tell me, honey. You cannot tell me that this does not look like scalp. Hello. So if you guys are interested in checking out the unit, then definitely check out the information for SUPERNOVA. Their information will be in the description box down below. And of course, don't forget to like, share the video, share the channel, share the love. And of course, any comments that you have, drop them down below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. And of course, go ahead and check out the videos that you see here. Don't forget to wear it with confidence, ladies, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.